Hello there. Today I will briefly share with adults and especially parents the importance of role modeling for children and adolescents. Children don't just do things, they follow examples. And the steps for modeling goes this way. Children hear, they see, they absorb, they observe their environment, they accept and believe that the way we do things around them is the right way to get things done, whether good or bad. This is called the mirror effect. Now, if you desire to raise children of good conduct who would not only command respect and responsibility, but give it to themselves and other people, I want us to walk through the following steps together. Number one, appraise yourself and ask, what are my children or the children around me learning from me? Does your response give you joy and peace? If not, please work on that area, because how you were raised could have influenced your parenting style. Take time to reflect, expunge the negative impressions from your past experiences and latch onto the positive ones so that you can make them beneficial to the children around you. Number two, live purposefully. If you want to raise children who will be impactful, ensure you're doing something constructive and tangible with yourself, because this teaches children dignity. Now, number three, show real life examples to prepare them for life and healthy relationships, by the way you relate with your spouse and the humans around you. In order to make this more realistic, I'm going to be breaking life in itself into categories, starting with health. How are you modeling healthy lifestyle to children? What do you eat? What's your nutrition like? Is it balanced? Do you exercise? Do you rest when you ought to? Do you take health? Do you have your regular health checks? Do you take supplements? Those are ways to show children the importance of having a healthy lifestyle. In the area of education, you can read for pleasure. You can show that you are involved in their education by supervising and monitoring their schoolwork. Do you study for self-development to develop yourself in any area of deficiency? Do you discuss current affairs and play educative games? Put that into consideration. What about social and emotional well-being? Do you socialize with your friends, family, neighbors? Do you engage in extracurricular activities and charity-related events? Do you go for hangouts? Do you do things that make you happy personally? Put those things into consideration and act on them. Lastly, spiritually, do you study God's word? Do you pray, especially including staples such as the Lord's Prayer and the benediction? Do you have family devotion? All these things I've listed are ways of modeling, being a good role model to children, and being able to track how well you are doing by putting them into categories. There are more, but for the sake of time, I'm going to leave it like that. Lastly, I want to share actionable tips that parents can show children within their space so that you eventually raise socially responsible children who will be responsible to themselves, to the family, to the nation, and globally. Simple things as greeting. In your home, especially for parents, do you greet each other in the morning or when you've been apart for hours? This teaches children to acknowledge other people and pay attention. Number two, praying together. Praying together regularly, even leveraging on technology when you are not together, shows children and teaches them authority and dependency. You are actually teaching the children that there is an higher authority, a higher being that you defer to, and that you are not superhumans. Number three, do you eat together? Eating together regularly helps to show sacrifice and selflessness, because believe me, at times eating your meal is something you want to do alone. So when you're able to share that space with other people, you're teaching that you can be selfless and you can be sacrificial, because eating can be personal. Laughing and spending time together teaches children to just, let loose, have fun, and build love. You can laugh and gist over, you can laugh and spend time over a gist, watching TV, doing something fun. The children are seeing you. Do you applaud each other's wins? That's another way of showing that there's something called emotional support and backup. When somebody has a little win, make sure you celebrate little achievements in your space and in your homes. And then show care and support when one person is sad or ill. That way you teach children how to be kind and loving. Lastly, grow together. It shouldn't just be maybe daddy doing masters and getting PhDs, or mommy just taking online courses. Find something that both of you can do together, and then you discuss it. Reading a book for discussion is even enough. So let's just be able to have a balance and show children that we know what we're doing and we are raising them well. Many of us have childhood memories in the home and behave in some way like our parents. This is the conditioning that happened back then through what we saw and absorbed, not just the instructions we were given. So be a good role model to children starting today. Thank you for listening and watching.